Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Virgo, May 17, 2025. Your personal plans, needs, and agenda are in strong focus these days. Still, there are times when you also struggle with whether you want attention or not, and it can boil down to disliking the feeling of being overlooked, but discomfort when you're completely in the spotlight. Still, the day holds strong energy for the chance to resolve this dilemma. In fact, you can feel quite inspired to move forward on a personal goal, dream, or plan. Paying more attention to your happiness goals and how pursuing them and building friendships contributes to your sense of purpose can be worthwhile now. As the celestial sea sails on, we watch our mighty planets bob through the beautiful tapestry. Jupiter, our planet of growth and expansion, is currently in the high skies of Gemini. Jupiter amplifies everything it touches, so with it now standing in the heavens of the twins, we may take on more mercurial traits as we approach sex and intimacy. We may find ourselves drawn to digital experiences and engagement, and online dating or hookups may be easier to come by. From now until June 9, 2025, be aware of these energies as people around you experience them. Beware of those in authority. They're watching a little too closely for your comfort. It will be a challenge to deal with their pressure and get your work done, but you'll manage. Relieve your stress level today with some form of exercise that cheers you up. What you do for your body you also must do for your spirit. Running with a friend or dancing to your favorite disco songs, something to pump up your heart rate as well as your sense of humor. The kind of energy we have comes largely from the activities we choose to participate in. Choose something that makes you smile. It's a day and the focus with this vibration is largely on family. Undoubtedly, working is very important to you. Your energetic spirit suits the pursuit of your career very well. Yet, if you do this at the expense of your own family and the ties there, success can be hollow. If you tend to spend more time with your career than with your family, consider changing your schedule around to include more time with them. With good planning, you'll have enough time. Since Jupiter returned to your income sector in May 2024 to begin your biggest year for income growth and expansion in over a decade, the moon's return to your financial sector each month has seen them clash. This is key to at least being aware of a balance between money coming in and money going out, and as the moon's last visit before Jupiter leaves and before the sun returns to your income sector next week to bring things home, this is an important chance to check in on your financial situation and money matters. It won't take much to turn any financial tension this might create into motivation on both sides of the financial fence. 2 days on from the moon's departure from your relationship sector and with the full moon this created now in the past, the memory of the buttons this may have pushed or the strong emotional responses will be fading, but not the read on a balance between your own and your relationship needs this has left you with. Meanwhile, in his first full week in Taurus, Mercury is using this to get the communication lines open. Virgo, the unseen details matter most today. Your quote of the day: small choices shape large outcomes. Your color of the day is ivory, subtle and pure. Lucky numbers: 6, 13, 20. Rest doesn't mean weakness, it means wisdom. You might need to finish something behind the scenes before stepping forward. Don't over-explain, just do the work. Clarity will catch up. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 17, 2025. Whether you're arriving here seeking clarity, reassurance, or just a quiet moment to reconnect with yourself, you've landed exactly where you need to be. This reading is more than just predictions. Think of it as a reflective companion for the day ahead, one that encourages you to pause, breathe, and listen inward. Today's cards are the Chariot, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 9 of Wands, and King of Swords. Each one carries a piece of guidance, and together they tell a story of resilience, collaboration, emotional renewal, and mental clarity. Let's unfold this narrative and see how it might align with your path today. We begin with the Chariot, a card of movement, momentum, and willpower. If you've been wrestling with indecision lately or waiting for a sign to act, this is it. The Chariot says you've got what it takes to push forward, even if the road ahead isn't perfectly paved. It's okay if you've been feeling like things have been pulling you in two directions. Sometimes it's in the tension that we discover our strength. Today, take one step with intention. You don't have to rush, but you do have to trust that you're capable of steering your own journey. Next comes the Three of Pentacles, which brings the reminder that progress often comes through collaboration. You're not meant to go it alone. This could be a nudge to lean into your community, to ask for support, or to recognize how much value others bring into your life. Think about the last time someone helped you in a small but impactful way, maybe a friend who reminded you of your worth, a coworker who made your day easier, or even a stranger who smiled when you needed it. This card asks you to notice those connections and maybe even reach out to co-create something meaningful today. Who could you build with, learn from, or simply share the journey with? The heart-opening Ace of Cups is next, and what a beautiful gift it is. This card signals emotional renewal, new beginnings in love or connection, and the overflow of heartfelt energy. If you've been feeling emotionally parched, the Ace of Cups is like that first sip of water after a long hike. It invites you to feel deeply again, to soften where you've hardened, and to give yourself permission to be vulnerable in safe spaces. This may be a day where a conversation heals something. A moment of self-compassion shifts your mood, or even where a creative spark reignites your passion. Let love, in whatever form it shows up, surprise you. Now we arrive at the Nine of Wands, a card that honors your persistence. It's okay to admit that you've been tired, or even a little on edge from holding it all together. This card tells you that you've come so far, and even though you're not quite at the finish line, you are incredibly close. Today, take a moment to honor your endurance, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally too. Maybe you've been standing guard over your boundaries, protecting something precious, or simply trying to keep your head above water. Whatever it is, know that your resilience has not gone unnoticed. You've done more than survive, you've grown through it. Finally, the King of Swords steps in, offering clarity and leadership energy. This card represents truth, intellect, and the power of speaking clearly. If there's a conversation that needs to happen or a decision that's been lingering, this is the time to approach it with calm confidence. The King of Swords doesn't shy away from difficult topics, but he does so with wisdom, fairness, and detachment from drama. You may find yourself thinking more clearly today, or seeing a situation for what it truly is. Use that insight wisely. Your voice has weight, and your mind is sharper than you may realize. When we look at the full spread, a pattern emerges: forward movement, meaningful collaboration, emotional healing, persistence, and clear-minded truth. It's a powerful recipe for growth, but also a reminder that you are both soft and strong. You are capable of pushing forward while staying open. You can hold space for others while honoring your own needs. And even when the path feels uncertain, you have an inner compass that knows which way is true for you. So let me ask you this: where in your life are you being invited to trust your strength without hardening your heart? Is there a connection, a project, or a dream that's asking you to show up just a little more boldly today? I invite you to share your reflections in the comments. What part of this reading resonated most with you? Have you recently made a decision that required courage? Or maybe you've had a moment of clarity that shifted everything? Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. You are doing beautifully, even if you can't always see it. Keep going. Keep feeling. Keep choosing what aligns with the truest version of you. You are supported, you are guided, and you are never alone on this journey.